Getting spring, guys. What's up, everybody? It's David here at Smitty's Garage, coming at you on this beautiful day. Look at all that sunshine out there, guys. I mean, it's springtime. Flowers are blooming. Birds are chirping. And I'm just sitting in the house going, let's ease down the shop. Let's work on this old girl for a little bit. What do you say? Come along with me.
Slow and steady wins the race, guys.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy, you know. I'm on call this weekend, so I'm not really trying to do a whole bunch. I mean, if that phone rings, I gotta go. But I got two possible solutions to the last upload's problems. So let's just take a look at what we got here. So I've got a new starter solenoid, came in. I'm hoping that this will eliminate the need of actually having to physically jump over the starter. And from there I can use that button. And I've borrowed one of my neighbor's chargers that has a start feature on it that'll kind of provide a little more juice to this battery here. So my objective today is to put this on, verify that I can get, you know, power through my button and it'll turn the motor over, and then we'll put the new plugs in. We'll shoot some ether in the hose and we'll see if she won't turn over faster like that. That's my objective today. Let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that and put this on. So as y'all can see, it's going to go on the same way. When I get this done, I'll bring y'all back. Alright guys, now it's going to be important that these wires get put in the same spot. So an easy solution is just take one off at a time and then put them on there. But you know, if you got a sharp memory like me, you can just take them all off and put them on. But very important you put these on right. So looking at it, it's going to be a red and white, red, yellow, and then green and red. Let's get it swapped over. Look at that. Bet you that had a lot to do with no current going through. Well, I got relatively lucky, honestly. I was expecting to pull these wires out individually, but that was a harness, so they was all in together. So I've got these all hooked up. Here's the old one. If y'all can remember when I showed you the new one, it had a fuse on it, and that looks like it was just kind of jimmied up together. So I'm at the point now to where I just want to see if I push my starter button, if my starter would turn over. So let me get a hot on here, and I've already got a ground hooked up. Then we'll hit that button and see. Let's get this going. I'm going to go ahead and put the caps on there. Alright, so this is going to be the moment of truth. I'm testing my starter relay. These plugs really are not in, maybe one or two threads. They're the used ones. That's not why. I just want to test out this button here. So let's get this going. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn the key on. That obviously turns the system on. I've just got it on a slow charge. I'm not trying to really turn this motor over, but let's see what we got here. We got nothing, guys. We got nothing. Alright, so back to troubleshooting. So I'm going to have to revisit this wiring diagram, but I got power. I've got power there. I've got power on this back one. I don't have power here. However, when I press the starter button, let me get it touching good. This is very difficult, guys, doing this, you know, like that. But let's just, y'all can see the light right there. Let's see. I press the button. Yep, I get power there. And when I press the button on this one, well, hey, wait a minute. Alright, I think I got it figured out, guys. So I'm going to have to do a little investigating, because I'm honestly a little puzzled. When the key is on, I'm passing power through all of these when I press the button to start. So I know that the start button is actually working, but I'm not passing power over to this leg. I can feel the solenoid click, so I know that this thing's working. Then when I turn the key off and press the button, I get no power through, so I know that that part of the system is working. So I need to study this a little bit more, because there's something very simple that I'm missing here, and I'm just not understanding it as of yet. But that's no big deal. Problems arise so solutions can happen. So let me look into this a little further, and then we'll come back. Alrighty, so this one really puzzled me. I've been tracing the wires through the wiring diagram, just really checking out a lot of forums that people has posted. They've had this issue, they didn't know what to do, they couldn't find a resolution. Everything honestly checked great, until I read one of the guys' comments that in the newer models, they got a safety switch for the clutch. It's called a safety starter switch, and I can't pull my clutch right now because, you know, it's broke. So they said to bypass it, remove your green and your red and connect it to ground. So, you know, hey, I don't have nothing to lose, guys. I honestly don't. Power's connected, keys on. Y'all see we got going on. Let's press the button. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Still sounded like it was turning over slow. Let's move to the next step. We have this phase completely thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up, man. We can do this here. Come on over. Y'all hear the solenoid? Nice, guys. We got that problem solutions. Alright, on to the next deal. Alright, guys, for the next phase, we need to determine if we can make this motor turn over faster. So I want y'all to be the judge here, and y'all just listen up, and y'all tell me if y'all believe the motor is turning over faster. The first turnover I'm going to do on standard ampere going to the battery. This will be the 2 amp, just regular charge. Alright. The next one's going to be the 200 amp engine start. Honestly, they sound about the same to me. So, I don't know, guys. We ain't got nothing to lose but to try it. I'm going to get the plugs, the new plugs in, and the starting fluid out, and we're going to give it a go. Okay. Yeah. Because I didn't record here. current compression, number 1 through number 4. 90, 60, 135, 105. That's the current compression levels. So definitely, within the exception of number 2, definitely in the stages of combustible cylinders. I just wanted to get that on film. That way later on when I'm looking at things, I can retract and, you know, and for y'all. Let me get back to hooking these plugs up. Pretty cool, guys. I did some digging on the bike and I actually found the spark plug boot that I was missing. Nice. Here's a moment of truth. Let's go for it, guys. Let's just not even waste any time. Let's hit it. I am suspecting a weak starter, to be honest with you, if this doesn't work. Hit that 200 amp. Button time, baby. Seems like the same issue to me, don't it, guys? Under compression. Yeah. Seems to me like under compression, this starter's not able to really turn this motor over. Man, we're this close, guys. But hey, I seen some of these on eBay, so I'm gonna give a poke around, see if I see one that kind of piques my interest, and maybe I'll order it. I'll bring you back. Or maybe I'll just keep working with this one and we'll work out something great. I mean, seriously though, as far as ampery goes, I was turning it over on the 200 amp, so I got well enough power going to it. This may just be getting weak. You know, when they get weak, they just start turning over real slow. But we do got this working. So now we got to work on this. I got all the plugs in, so it's under a load and it doesn't want to turn over real fast. So I'm suspecting a weak or failing starter, because I definitely got the amperage going to it. Alright guys, so my battery's almost dead, but this is what I've come up with. I decided, instead of going at the complex solution and changing a starter, let's just take it back to the basics. Connection. Looking at the cables I was using, you know, they're pretty nasty, you know, they're kind of all broken, and these old thin cables. So I went and bought a heavier set of cables. And let's see what we got. I'm going to give a few tries like this, but I really feel like I'm going to have better results with the carburetor on. But hey, let's go for it, guys. Let's just do a little spinning over. I'm connected. Let's put on that starter charge there. And let's give that some charge. Hey, we're on. Alrighty. Guys, I haven't rebuilt the carburetor, but I'm going to put that carburetor on these boots so there won't be so much backfire on this carb, and we're going to give this another try. I'm almost out of ether, but y'all see that? We got a runner, guys. We got a runner, man. Fucking awesome. I'll get back with y'all. Let's give this another try, guys. I put the carburetors on there. I just have them sitting inside the boots, and I had to use my torch here to kind of get the boots softened up enough to accept the carburetors. But honestly, all I wanted to do is get the carburetors on there so that I could have a little bit of back pressure on this side. You know, I've got a piece of wire holding the throttle plate open, and the choke is automatically open. I could I don't think we're going to need to choke it, but I can if I wanted to. So let's do this again, guys. All right. Ignition on. Both are going. I got me a new can of ether here. Cool, let's go. Hopefully we can still get down in here. Put that big 200 amp on that bad boy again. Remember, it took a while. Oh man, I'm going to have to let this charge just a little bit more, guys. A little bit more. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're going to get it to bust off again, I promise. Alright guys, so like I said, I've got a pretty old battery here. Yeah, that's a 200 amp, 40 amp actually, starter thing on there, but we'll let it charge overnight, and we're going to try it again in the morning with these carburetors on here. But it's already a win for me. It's already a win, guys. It busted off. I'm going to let this battery charge overnight. I'm going to go in here and give me a little supper. Actually, I need to walk around the block a little bit. You know, everybody just has issues, and I'm having to address my health a lot. So that's also another reason why my videos are kind of a little shorter. But let this charge overnight. We're going to try it one more time. I want to bust it off again, guys. I feel so good, guys, it busted off. But we need to bust off again, right, guys? Thank y'all for hanging in there with me, man. Y'all are awesome, man. You know, I couldn't do this without y'all, man. I'll get back with y'all in the morning. Well, it's another day. I figure let's try to bust this old grill off again. I've had that battery on charge all day. I'm going to try to bust it off again with these old carburetors on there. And hey, if I don't get any success, we're going to yank them off and we're going to bust it off like we did yesterday. Kind of been a long day, guys. You know, I'm on call. So I got done working on this old grill yesterday, filming. Everything went on in the house, cooked a little supper. Ithwit came in from a day of fishing, kind of late. And talked with him a little bit, kind of went over the day, and then I laid down. I laid down about 11:50, you know, and a little bit before midnight, my phone went off and I had to go to work, so I'd only been in bed about 10 minutes, guys. Got to bed about 4 o'clock this morning, woke up at 7 o'clock, just had things I had to take care of. So, but you know, I want to get out here and I want to get this going, guys. So let's try to bust it off again. Come on. Let's give this a try, guys. Let's try to get this done as short as time as possible, to be honest with you. I'm going to try a different angle. I'm going to try to do it over here, you know, because the button's right here. And I can just spray in here. That's what I'm going to try to do. If it doesn't act like it wants to bust off, we're going to go ahead and take these off, you know. I haven't cleaned them. So, I think we're ready, guys. Let me hook the power source up and get us on that 200 amp. And let's go with it. There we go. We got us a nice tight connection. Lights are on. Go on and drop it over here to that 200 amp. See what we can't come up with, guys. Yesterday was pretty exciting to me. Honestly, I think it's a little easier without these carbs. Take these carbs off, guys. We're not going to fight it like that, okay? Let's take these carbs off. I'm going to take these carbs off real quick, and we're just going to go at it without it. What I think's happening is I think the fluid's actually going down into the bowl, and it's not shooting straight through to the intake. I may be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before, guys. Let's try it again. Man, I want this old girl to bust off just one more time. One more time. That was sweet music yesterday. Huh. Now I ain't. There we go. I got a little more room, don't I? Ooh, my ground. Gotta have the ground, guys. Alrighty. Come out of the way. Here, Bob. Come on, girl. Getting close. Let it rest just a minute. We're getting real close, y'all. It busted a few times, but nothing like yesterday. I'm aiming for yesterday, guys. Yesterday's what I want. I've got a bad issue, don't I? That was a little scary, guys. We do got it blown out though. Hey, let's just be honest though. I knew that this was a possibility. I mean, let's just be real upfront and honest. There is nothing here stopping any kind of combustion here. So as much ether as I sprayed in there, I'm surprised it didn't blow. Let's not put so much. I think we're getting closer, guys, and I'm starting to get an idea for what this motor likes. A little bit let off of it. Groovy, yo! One more time. My starter's getting hot, guys. My starter's getting a little hot. Definitely be my last time. Let's give the starter a break, guys. Let's give it a break, and we might just do this one more time. I'm loving this. You know, here's the reality. Every time this thing busts off, you know, really good high compression over here, medium compression on number one. Number two was kind of a little on the low to medium side. I mean, questionable. So the reality is every time I let this thing bust a little bit, I'm getting those rings hot, and you know, they're going to break free, and I'm going to get better combustion, better compression. So I'm going to let this thing sit for about 5 minutes, guys, and we're going to bust this thing off again. I'm learning what it likes, and boy, it sounds good. Y'all notice I started letting off of the starter now when it's busting, so it was running on its own. I mean, how groovy is that, man? We got a runner, yo. I'll get back with you. Groovy. Let's bust it off one more time, guys. I'm just a glutton for it, ain't I? I must be really enjoying this. We got a runner, because I want to bust it off again. Yeah, baby. Hopefully. Maybe now that I know what it likes and what it don't like. It don't like a lot of ether. Oof. I'm starting to hear a distinct difference in the popping, so that's telling me I'm getting a really good combustion. Can y'all hear the difference in the tone versus the whoop 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 to whom? I hope y'all can. Don't laugh at my animations. I can dig it, guys. What can y'all dig? We got a runner. Today's objective was definitely, well, this weekend's objective was definitely met. Get it where we could turn it over using the push button here and not have to do all this Mickey Mouse stuff, and get it to bust off. That's a wiener in my book, guys. That's what we do here at Smitty's Garage, baby. Yeah! All right, guys. Just so awesome, man. Take a little walk around, you know. Let's just look at some things real quick and recap. You know, we put our new starter solenoid on there, and we just couldn't get it to pass power from the battery to the relay side. And we looked through a bunch of forums and on these old Hondas and stuff, and we learned that the starter safety switch, if it's failed, or if you can't get the clutch pulled in, then it won't let this happen. So you have to disconnect the red and the green and connect a ground to it, and that'll bypass the system and let it happen. We learned that this doesn't like a lot of ether because it will blow back, because hey, you don't have the carburetor as kind of a buffer area. We learned that the more it's ran, the more it's went from a kind of a poppy sound to really sounding like exhaust. So all in all, guys, this is a success. Really good success. I'm not sure what the next step on this old girl's going to be right here. I mean, I'm not real sure yet. I know y'all have noticed that I got all these cables out like that, and really they were sticking up because I've just been trying to soak them in penetrating oil, and I cannot get them to come back to life. So I'm more than certain it's all going to have to be replaced. So, you know what, I'll call today a success, guys. Man, when that old motor busted off like that, that's music to my ears, man. Music to my ears. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this upload. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all have a soft spot for these old CB750s like I do. I want to thank y'all for taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Just watch the crazy things I do in the shop. Sometimes it's entertaining. Sometimes it'll just make you want to shake your head. But it is what it is, guys. I hope that your projects are going your way. I hope that they're fruitful. Maybe not plentiful, but meaningful. Listen, guys, the grind never ends. Find something that you like, do it today, and then tomorrow do it better. Give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. I'd love to have you here at Smitty's Nation. Give me a thumbs down. Probably deserve it. Maybe not today, though, guys. Awesome, man. We got a runner. Hey, this is David here at Smitty's Garage. I hope that your day is good and blessed. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for watching. Peace. I'm out. Yeah.